Hi, welcome back to the second channel. I'm finally back recording after about 10 months away from this channel. Of course, that was for my first year of college, which I'm now finally back uploading not only on this channel, but also the main channel. Today, we'll be talking about a video that I've just discovered that was made about me. It's about my old series, Josh Core, which I haven't uploaded on in roughly a year. As you can see, I lost a lot of passion for this series, and I started focusing on Realm Tale Season 2 and whatnot. However, one of the videos that I made was called Josh Core Episode 7, Time to Fly. And in the comment section of this video is this guy, Ace Gamer Andy. He commented saying that he made a video, and of course, being the bad YouTuber that I was, I'd never even noticed this. So this is his channel. Go subscribe, check him out. I'm not signed in, but if I was, I am going to subscribe. This is the first time I've seen the video he made. This is re-editing is Josh 55's Josh Core Episode 7, Time to Fly. And I have not seen this, so I kind of want to discuss this video. Not really, just kind of react to it, because this is genuinely the first time I've ever seen it. Posted February 2022, so about 2 years ago. So obviously, he just talks about the editing of my video, and I think this is absolutely amazing. So let's begin.
Well, you see, a couple days ago, I released Minecraft Aces MP 22. And
okay, so he's talking about...
It's Josh 55 asked for me.
Okay, so as you can see, this was 700... How many subs did I have? 742 subs. So...
Josh 55 asked for me to give...
Okay, so yeah, this is says, please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. This is like me in my peak self-promotion. I was commenting on a ton of people's YouTube videos to see if they would subscribe to me. I was just trying to get more subs, to be honest.
Feedback on his videos. I'm guessing he expected...
So yeah, this guy basically is talking about that comment and why he made this video.
I'm gonna make a whole video, reacting to these videos.
How old is this guy, by the way? He looks like 15, 16, but he sounds a little bit older. I don't know.
So I can take it and, see and apply it to myself, and you
like
guys
the music.
can apply it to yourself and kind of see how to make better content. Got the video clip. There's only so much.
Okay, so he's taking the video. He's gonna re-edit it.
I'll try my best and just give him feedback as we go. So you kind of ruined the video.
Okay, so he's talking about the first bit, and in my Josh Core series, I would always do this thing at the beginning. Let's see if I can get to it. I would do a clip at the beginning. For example, episode 1 is why I love 1.8T. So I do a bit of a clip there. I bet I can if we go, this one, episode 3, forward to.
How am I this blind? Dude, I'm telling you.
See what I mean? I do a quick
no
bit before actually getting into the video. So he's talking about that.
Like that. You don't have suspense now, because you don't wonder, is he gonna die on the way to getting his elytra? Is this gonna be it? Oh, he's gonna get the elytra.
So he's talking about how there's no suspense made now that I've ruined the video with that little bit. But I mean, if you look at the thumbnail, it's literally me with the elytra on. So there wasn't really much suspense made. Again, it was just kind of oh, he gets the elytra. Let's see how he gets it. But I get what he's saying. That makes a lot of sense.
The whole point of the video is him getting the elytra.
Fair.
If you really want to have that kind of hook at the beginning, what I would do on it, because it hits him, so cut. So let's see that.
Fair. So yeah, he cuts out the bit where I actually get the elytra. So it's does he make it? Does he not? I think it's smarter. I probably should do that.
And one thing I want to do in today's episode is...
Don't be afraid to cut stuff out like the and, or awkward pauses.
Okay, and that's something I do now. Obviously, this was 2 years ago. I'm definitely a better editor now, so I cut out a lot of the and uhs. But I mean, this was just I'm trying to make it really relaxed gameplay. It's basically an OG Let's Play, so obviously I wasn't cutting out everything. So I get what he's saying, though. Nowadays, I do that. Hi, welcome back to Josh Core.
Also, I would suggest having the Josh Core show up not right before he does Josh Core.
Okay, this is another thing. I do that most of the times. I think I was just lazy while editing this, or I didn't cut it. But normally when I do hi, welcome back to Josh Core, it appears right when I say it. I just didn't do it in this video for whatever. So he picked a bad video, I guess, to talk about. But most of the time I try and do that. That was probably just a simple editing mistake, but I agree with 100% what he says. I would probably comment on the same thing because that is a mistake I did.
Cut all this out. Cut out all the... Okay, I'm gonna go down here, I'm gonna grab this, I'm gonna go over here,
yes, I agree, 100%. Something that I do nowadays, but obviously just in this video I didn't.
You don't need to show every single step. To give you a great analogy of what all these YouTube videos it's like you're telling a story. You don't need to say every little itty bit of the story.
Okay, makes sense.
Make a good story.
Yeah,
you wouldn't make a good story.
I 100% agree with this, and this is something I do nowadays, but just, again, this video was 2 years ago, so... I didn't really do this while talking. I guess I always just kind of talked about everything and just always kept that in there because I was trying to make a low-key, Let's Play. So, but I agree with this. You gotta cut out the uhs and uhs and stuff that's not relevant.
So you don't include every detail in the story. You're not showing what happened. It's a retelling of what happened. That's the best analogy.
Retelling. Yeah, I like that. That's a fair analogy. I would cut that out nowadays too.
Was I here last time? I feel like I wasn't. I feel like I was
Okay.
above.
So yeah, this is alluding back to the last episode
Or
here.
maybe inside the ground. It doesn't.
You don't need to include this.
Fair. I guess I kind of like to include. Again, it's more of the. It is unnecessary for sure, but I do like to kind of allude to the last episode where I beat the dragon.
Oh, this is one of my main problems because I've seen a couple of your videos that is really jarring.
Okay, he's talking about the cuts I do. I always do a black cut, so I like to do that when it's a long period of time, but if it's a one continuous segment, I just do a flash cut. You know what I mean? I don't go to a black screen. I just do that for a long bit of time, and he's talking about not doing that. I just find it when I don't do that, it's pretty jarring.
While watching the video. That's the feeling I get from it. Like, I don't think you want your viewers to feel that.
So he's saying it's jarring to have it. I kind of agree, but disagree at the same time. I like to include it just to show a bit of time has passed, but I understand that it's jarring.
Tip with cuts like this is, I would suggest, it's a really cool way to cut, delay this a couple frames.
Okay. I do this occasionally. I do that occasionally, so. Again, this was 2 years ago, so I never did it then, but nowadays I kind of mix that in here and there, so you can check my newer videos. I do that all the time. So then this is the time lapse of this. Yeah.
So the whole video is about finding the elytra in the end city, which is supposed to have a lot of suspense.
So the whole video, I guess, yeah, is about finding elytra, but it is also looting end city. So I wanted to show that bit.
The place, shulkers can easily kill you because you get levitated in the sky. All that suspense is taken away if you do a time lapse, especially at this part. If I would do a
okay, well, I was kind of showing the time lapse of me conquering the city because I didn't want to cut that out. But at the same time, I didn't want to show the full thing.
Like some quick cuts of a highlight reel of your journey in the end city. Wait, why did he place down his water? He lost his water. And you cut away. What are you trying to hide from us, Josh?
No, I think... wait, what did I do with the water? I think I waterlogged the stair or something. Maybe I used it and just didn't have it in the video. I don't know.
Exposed.
Alright, so I put the dream speedrun music, because obviously... I also probably should have cut that out.
Get rid of that music. Don't use...
What do you mean, don't use the music?
Use a meme song.
Yeah, that's the point. So obviously this is... I don't know if Mr. Andy here has seen the other videos, but this is obviously the long-running joke on the Is Josh 55 channel. Every time I talk about doing a time-lapse, I say, let's go into the speedrun mode, and then I play the dream music, because that's part of the joke. So obviously he probably just hasn't seen the other videos, so that's what that alludes to. I think there's better time-lapse musics for that, but I always like to do the dream speedrun when I'm doing a first-person time-lapse, such as raiding the end city. So he's saying to remove it, but obviously I like it for the meme on the channel.
That could be considered a meme song. Just don't use in your video, unless it's in a joking manner. What you could have done, because you have the replay mod, you could do a replay of this, and then hit, like what I do to match it up with your audio, is hit a block 3 times and count 1, 3, 2.
Yeah, I do that
three,
now. Again,
like,
this is 2 years ago. I only really used the replay mode when I was doing building time lapses. So like on Realm Tale, I used replay mod to do buildings and stuff like that. And even then, I didn't use the time lapse music of the dream speedrunning. So obviously nowadays I do that.
Block in Minecraft and type it up with using
the 3 blocks, by the way, is a really smart way to sync it. I just kind of find something that I do and sync it, but 3 block touching is really smart.
Task and show that in the video, your viewers are going to get very bored. Also, you might be thinking, wow, this video is really short. Don't longer videos do better? If you have lots of good...
How long was this video, by the way? Episode 7. So episode 7 of Josh Core was 10 minutes. So it's not that long, but it's also not that short. I always try to keep the Josh Core videos around 8 to 12 minutes, somewhere like that. And as you can see, they kind of got longer over the time because I did more things, but they were all pretty short. So that was my target goal for all these videos, but I understand what he's saying.
People will like them, and then go and watch our other videos, which will then kind of trick the algorithm into be like, whoa, they're staying on our site longer.
See, I understand this now, like the algorithm stuff, but at the time, 2 years ago, I don't really understand it. So I understand people would probably skip over me mining endstone like he was talking about, and yeah, that does destroy your watch time, and then stops recommending it.
I would suggest don't force your videos to be long. Fine if they're short. All my videos are pretty short, except for the lore videos, but those need to be long. And then keep this in, because let's just I ended up finding an ender chest. I would have shown you finding the ender chest. I know there could have been a
I don't know if I was recording during that, because I think I did a cut for when I found
obviously not bad, but you get the idea. I would show a lot more of your end journey, because that's the point of the video.
So yeah, the whole end journey, I was not going to include that time lapse of me destroying. I don't really remember. It was 2 years ago.
In the end, 5 minutes and halfway through your video, mind you get the elytra, which is the whole point of the video.
It's yeah, that end rating.
He did his favorite transition, which bugs me so much.
Okay.
Full creeper farm.
agree to disagree that I kind
I
of
would
like
do a
them.
time
But
lapse of making it because how do we?
I did have a time lapse and it corrupted. I don't know if I said that in the video, but a lot of so it was weird with Josh Core. I always did a buildings, but for whatever reason my replay never worked in single player. I don't know if that was a setting with the replay mode or the way I was recording it, but it never worked. So I always had to cut the third-person time lapses of Josh Core stuff. I don't know why.
Just use creative. So yeah, that's what I would use. Show a time lapse if you're making it. Try to cut out as much as you can. You going. But yeah, and
again, yes, I do that now, but obviously at the time I wasn't as experienced and I didn't know to cut all that stuff.
You wanna also maybe cut out some unwanted spaces.
I mean, Bud's not doing it now here.
Off the
Oh, it's a joke. Okay.
rhythm and what's the right word?
Okay, I see what he means though, because if you, I mean, I don't pause this long, but I understand what he's saying. It does throw off the rhythm.
Right momentum, like this clip just
Fair,
did.
fair.
See what I mean? In the recording, I would have done the creeper farm first, or at least not where my elytra, so I can rearrange it, just because that helps with the flow of the video. So it is the whole
Wait,
video
so
is
he's
you
saying
building up
put
to
the,
get.
so he's saying put the creeper farm part first. Okay, maybe, but doesn't that also ruin the whole suspense of if I get the elytra or not? Okay, I don't.
Elytra,
okay,
and then at the end you have your elytra, you change it, and that's it. So what I would do here is I'm gonna go quickly get a Minecraft night turn day. Let's take way too long. Got it. I'm gonna be right back. So I need to go and visit my brother. I'll probably with dinner.
Buddy, don't include this.
Turn with dinner.
Dinner.
Yeah.
I like that.
Even if it's small cuts that don't cut out that much, it helps. And what I'm gonna do is bring up the scale.
Okay, and I do this now again. This was just 2 years ago, so I never did. But nowadays I zoom in. Like whenever I read a book, I zoom in. I'm pointing at an item in a chest. Sometimes I zoom in. So yeah, that's a smart thing to do. Very small touch, but it just definitely adds to the video.
What I'm gonna do is
time lapse of him editing now. So yeah, I think he's cutting out me trying to get kill this ghast or whatever. But I wanted to include that because that's just the style of Josh Core that I was going for. Those long cuts of me playing Minecraft.
let's include this. Well, we don't need to hear you ranting about the wither. You may think, oh, are we done yet? No. So
don't need me ranting about the wither. Again, kind of like to include that. Adds a little bit of my personality. Again, that's just the way I edited the Josh Core videos. A nice Let's Play style.
I got the story blocks because I have paid for it. I'm gonna get some music. So I'm thinking.
Okay, so he's getting background music. Nowadays, I include background music in a lot of my videos. I like to make it really quiet, so if you turn your volume up really high, you can hear both my volume and the background music. But if you're here, or lower, all you hear is me talking. You don't even hear the background music. That's the way I like to do it. So nowadays, again, I do include music, but during Josh Core, I never did it. That was 2 years ago. I didn't include music. I was really scared of getting copyrighted. Now I just use Cosmos and Minecraft disc sounds so I don't get copyrighted.
And yes,
Cosmos,
I can
of course,
use
being my
these
son.
without no lag.
And this is a copyright-free website, and obviously he has access to it, which I don't. I'm always terrified of getting copyrighted no matter what. This is a banger song. I like that. Okay, not a fan of that one.
Ooh.
Okay, it's
I like
decent.
this.
Okay, yeah, but these, I don't really like the vibe of these.
Yeah,
I kind of like the vibe of the music in my videos to kind of be like music with no talking, no singing, because that kind of messes up if there's two voices going on. So those are good songs, but those, I don't know, they don't really match the vibe. I kind of want a futuristic, but also cyber theme. I don't know if I can explain it that well, but those
Right now, it's a 3-minute video.
hippy dippy songs.
I haven't posted a 3-minute video before and it do well.
So he's edited the whole 10 minutes into 3 minutes now. Not a huge fan of the
graphic
video.
stuff like I have done in the past.
Whoa, that's a cool edit.
Which I'll probably have in this video, but that is all
okay, so
about,
these are some of the edits that he's most proud of, I would assume.
This is just the basic what to do in the video, kind of the basic cutting and editing, and I would suggest do some more creative.
I think, man, I wish you had picked out one of my better videos on the channel. So for example, if he had went to episode 35 of Realm Tale, arguably my favorite Realm Tale episode, I did a lot of intense editing, kind of like those overlays that he was talking about, and I did that a lot in this video. I wish he had maybe picked this one, because this is you could watch this brand new to the Realm Tale series and still 100% understand the story behind it, which I wish he had done.
I said
I zoom in on stuff and things like this. This is probably one of the best videos. I put notes in. This is one of the best videos I've edited in a while. And I think I edited it this way because it needs to tell a story. And episode 7 of Josh Core, I mean, I didn't go crazy all editing in that video. So obviously the edits even 2 years ago were not that terrible. But I think, yeah, in this one video, I definitely could have spiced it up. And in the whole Josh Core series, it was kind of meant to be more laid back and low key. But of course, I didn't do that editing, so I get what he's saying.
screen right now, and I'm excited to see what Josh will do with his videos after I release this.
Yeah,
and
well,
I'm just gonna go play
see how I
video.
changed my videos after he releases it. A little bit late for me. It's 2 years, and I'm finally watching this video now. But I guess I did kind of take his tips, even though I didn't see the video. But I have definitely added music, you know, more cuts. I don't include all the uhs and ahs now. So I get what he's saying, and unfortunately, I did not see it. So this is the fully unedited thing. Jesus Christ, the music. Okay, well, personally, I'd thank you for re-editing the video, but I never put the music on the intro. It's meant to be silent and kind of do the shing at the end. You've kind of ruined it with the background music.
Josh Core. And
Okay.
in the last episode, we got...
Again, so the music, again, I like the music, but this is really loud based on how I'm talking. I want my voice to not be overpowered.
Close to death, however... Did secure a totem. I want to do is set up a...
Okay, so that's the cutting of all the uhs, and I guess that really shows how much uhing and uhing I did. But I didn't like that. That's too fast, personally. So that's just not the way I edit the videos in Josh Core. So
look at this thing.
in the original, he said that I completely ruined the suspense of the video, but he's also done that when showing me with the
All
elytra.
finished, very efficient. So
Interesting.
Good. Probably won't have it running all the time because
Yeah, this background music is way too loud in my opinion.
Just go AFK because Phantom's not sure how long I'll go.
Okay, I will say I like the cutting. Definitely something I do nowadays, but yeah, that's like I just don't like the background music being this loud. Otherwise, this is a great video.
Not even going AFK. I'm gonna be there, but not there.
Oh, I love this. I'm gonna start doing. If I need to signify data light, I might do this. This is actually really cool.
All right, so it's been about an
That's
hour.
smart.
So this is the outcome. This is perfect, absolutely amazing farm. If I can remember, I'll leave the link to it in the description. But good chance I'll forget. So
again, that cut there, I probably or paused, and I like that because that just makes it flow. Again, the background music's still a little loud.
Spam me down below in the
I'm gonna keep
comments about
continuing. Okay, so now it cuts to me getting the elytra. Again, though, we know I'm going to get the elytra because he showed it at the beginning of the video. It also rearranged the order of the events, which I don't really like. Again, the Josh Core series was meant to just be Let's Play. If I'm rearranging the events, it's hard to follow the episode, but we'll continue.
And, man, haven't been here for a while, have I? Be smart to make some trap doors.
Okay, yeah, he cuts out the part of me doing the stuff, which, again, I like.
That's safer.
Like, that wasn't necessary.
Okay, bingo. I don't see an end ship. This is the worst end state. So I'm gonna...
Okay, so yeah, that cutting, that was good because it helps flow, but sometimes it's a little too jarring as well. So yeah, he removes the trance music, the speedrun joke. So obviously, if you're a longtime viewer of the Is65 channel, you get the joke, but obviously Andy probably didn't know the joke, so I understand him cutting out. And this is a smart way of doing it. Instead of just time-lapsing the whole thing, he cuts the most important parts, which is smart for the time-lapse. This is still, yeah, obviously a time-lapse. Also, the quality of this video is bad. I think it's because he downloaded it, but...
Okay, so found a new one, and good news. We have an end ship. So I'm not taking no risk with ender pearling and pearl to the middle pole.
Okay, yeah, I like the cuts. Again, I don't really remember episode 7 of Josh Core, so I don't really remember how this was edited, but this looks awesome. I love the way this flows.
The steak, not the coarse fruit. Okay.
So yeah, include me getting this part, and
the elytra. It's so glorious.
This makes all sense. I like this.
Come on. Yes, sky's the limit. Elytra. Give me that. I ended up finding an ender chest.
Okay, so he cuts right back. Again, I don't remember if I did more stuff after this or what, but...
I'll place this here.
Here we
I
go.
don't want to use an ender chest at the moment. But also, Dragon Head, add that to the collection wall of just random...
So yeah, the background music, it just doesn't really fit the vibe that I'm going for in the episode, but
mending and unbreaking.
I get the background music. I don't even think Josh Core had background music when I first made this. Nowadays, I do like the cyberpunk theme, you know, stuff like that.
That is crucial for having an elytra. Where's my mending guy? There you are. Too bad I lost my hero of the village. Combine the unbreaking books, combine these two.
So yeah, this I think I just did in one cut. So I like the cutting between just the important part of actually mending the books. Makes sense.
Name this Josh's thing.
Again, the zoom in. Nowadays, I do stuff like that.
There we go.
But obviously, in this I didn't.
But it's my name. Now what I want to do is actually go into the nether, go back to that nether fortress I found a while back, and see if I can find some skeletons. Oh, let's go. Wither Skell. Okay. Wait, can I get return to sender here? Come here, bro.
So yeah, and he cuts out this fight. I like that. That was a cool bit of editing.
Let's go!
Something I don't think I did in the original.
Gold finally gathered. We got the elytra today, built up the creeper farm, which is still
outro music is really funky. Not a huge fan of that, but
I apologize, but that creeper farm, that drained a lot out of me, so I'm gonna probably end the video here. Thank you very much for watching the video, guys. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like. If you really liked it.
And then he does this fade out.
Again,
not a huge fan of that, but otherwise, I think that was cool. Good way to edit it, cut out the bits that aren't important.
In the icon, but that's the rough.
And he linked the video. Shout outs.
With the video, I really like it. Josh, you know, if you want to hire me as your editor,
hire him as editor. Discord. I'll join the Discord. I'm not going to hire you. But I like editing my own videos. It's probably my favorite part. Awesome video. I'm glad he did this. Obviously, he didn't need to do this at all, but he did, and it sucks that I only saw this more than 2 years after he actually made the video. So, you know, if I had saw this earlier, I definitely would have taken some of these tips, like doing the cuts and stuff. But yeah, this definitely is a cool video. Definitely agree with probably about 70-80% of what he says. Otherwise, some stuff I did disagree. But like the constructive criticism on the... Thank you so much for making this video. He's not trying to bring me down, and I'm not offended in any way. This was an awesome video. If Andy's watching this, I'm sorry I didn't see this until 2 years later, where I'm 2 years more older, 2 years more mature, 2 years more smarterer. That's not how you say that. With the editing and stuff, but nowadays I definitely changed the way I do these videos. And anyway, that's going to be a video for today. I'll link this video in the description and Andy's channel if you want to subscribe. Again, I don't even know if anyone watches my second channel stuff anymore, but that is it. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to the main channel. I'll see you guys later.